Prohibition in America. Unintended consequences and lasting significance. Introduction. The Prohibition era in American history, spanning from 1920 to 1933, was a period marked by the nationwide ban on the production, sale, and transportation of alcoholic beverages. This ambitious experiment in social reform, enshrined in the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, aimed to address social issues but ultimately gave rise to a range of unintended consequences. This video explores the significance of the Prohibition era in American history, examining its origins, impact on society, and enduring legacy. Origins and implementation. Temperance movement. The roots of Prohibition can be traced to the 19th century temperance movement, which sought to reduce the consumption of alcohol, citing its negative social and moral effects. Prohibitionists argued that banning alcohol would lead to a more virtuous and crime-free society. 18th Amendment and Volstead Act. In 1919, the 18th Amendment was ratified, prohibiting the manufacture, sale, and transportation of intoxicating liquors. The Volstead Act, passed the same year, provided the legal framework for the enforcement of prohibition. The ban officially took effect on January 17, 1920. Impact on society. Rise of organized crime. Prohibition inadvertently gave rise to organized crime syndicates that seized the lucrative opportunity to produce and distribute illegal alcohol. Speakeasies, underground bars, and secret clubs flourished, creating a black market for alcohol. Growth of speakeasies. The Prohibition era saw the proliferation of speakeasies, hidden venues where patrons could secretly consume alcoholic beverages. These establishments became emblematic of the resistance to government-imposed restrictions. Corruption and crime. The ban on alcohol fueled corruption within law enforcement and government. Bribery and collusion between officials and criminal organizations became rampant, undermining the very objectives of prohibition. Economic impact. The legal alcohol industry suffered significant economic losses, leading to the closure of breweries, distilleries, and related businesses. Many workers in the alcohol industry lost their jobs, contributing to economic downturns in certain regions. Repeal and legacy. End of Prohibition. Recognizing the failure of Prohibition to achieve its intended goals and the social problems it exacerbated, the 21st Amendment was ratified in 1933, repealing the 18th Amendment. The end of Prohibition allowed for the legal sale and consumption of alcohol once again. Legacy of regulation. The repeal of Prohibition brought about a new era of alcohol regulation. States gained the authority to regulate alcohol within their borders, leading to the varied system of alcohol laws that persists in the United States today. Social and cultural impact. The Prohibition era left a lasting impact on American social and cultural norms surrounding alcohol. While temperance sentiments persisted, the attempt to legislate morality through prohibition demonstrated the challenges of enforcing such measures. Erosion of trust in government. The failure of prohibition contributed to a sense of disillusionment with government intervention in private behavior. The inability to effectively enforce the ban eroded public trust in the government's ability to regulate personal choices. Preservation of speakeasy culture. The concept of speakeasies and the associated jazz music, fashion, and social culture have endured as nostalgic symbols of a bygone era. Modern establishments often pay homage to the aesthetics and ambiance of the Roaring Twenties. Conclusion. The Prohibition era in American history stands as a compelling chapter that reveals the complexities of attempting to legislate morality. While the intention was to improve societal well-being, Prohibition led to a range of unintended consequences, including the rise of organized crime and the erosion of public trust. The era's legacy persists in the ongoing debates over the regulation of vices, highlighting the delicate balance between individual freedoms and government intervention in shaping societal behavior.